What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Rome Total War. Last time we fought off a Britannian army and we also were making more money, and we also got these two armies heading out to start doing rebel stomping because we're probably not going to attack the Scipii and the Brutii too soon. Still have to deal with the Britannians first, and once we've got rid of them, maybe then the Germanians and the Scythians as well, and maybe taking this secret hidden settlement. We'll go after the Brutii. It might take a while, we'll see. Because we've also got fun times with the Egyptians going on. Might just attack them regardless, to be honest. You should have decent ships. Trireme. Yeah, they somehow lost this city here. I wonder if I can bribe it.
Awaiting your command, I shall speak with them at once.
Aw, it's a shame. I've had a couple, 10,000, well, into the 5 digits. Probably could do that, but alas, I do not. Do I want to build an army barracks here? Let's just quickly go over our port cities and get them having better temples and the like. I need to build the Pantheon here actually, because then I can crank up the tax rate. Because I remember now, the Pantheon also gives population growth, which would be good because that city is quite valuable. Cordoba. Culture penalty, unrest, the usual problems. What's something that's easy to build over? Guess the shipwrights. It's 300. Guess it'll do. That goes all our money. Flushed away. But what can you do? It's a necessity. Let's get some more legionary cohorts. And we have a bunch of peasants. What was I doing with them? I know I was sending them off up here. But to where? Was it? Okay, it was there. I was sending them to, because those two already are growing. So you lot, off you go to there. You've moved, excellent. Up here. We could probably move out most of this army, actually, and actually push up to the to more of these cities, because there's nothing here that's particularly threatening. Gonna have to leave some of the guys behind. I ought to do some switcheroos. So, some archers. Those 3, right? Yeah, those 3. So you, and you. Yeah, well, you'll do. Off you go. I'll even send some of the early legionary cohorts to act as garrison. Though that probably wasn't necessary. Oh well. We'll do it anyway. Oh, too late. Oh no, it stopped it. Well, he'll head up there. And then we can... Should I just march out right away? How unhappy are you going to be if I do this? Still happy? Well, that's excellent. In that case, let's go and stomp some of these people. And you know what? I'll bring the weakened archers as well. Because archers are still archers. Yes, they won't do quite as much, but these are all word warriors. And some chariots. So getting rid of them is pretty valuable. Might also drag that army in as well. Oh, our range. Well, whatever. I think that's all I wanted to do, because I can't do anything else for the time being. So, Senate for a second. 4 turns. Plenty of time. No rush then. Over here, I would like to get an army heading out over this way
At your service. Secrecy is
to take over some of these settlements. Brutii also down here as well. What can I... Oh, that 3 experience is pretty impressive. How bad is this going to be? Not that bad. I expected it to be worse. Can I, like, take out another unit of them? Excellent. So many peasants. How close are you to growing? A while off, yet. Fair enough. Well, you can start heading up here. I'll even build some watchtowers on the way. That army should be capable of dealing with most of this stuff. Let's be a bit risky.
watching and waiting.
Let's try that again, shall we? You want to just, you know, do that again, mate?
Your
And not mess it up?
watching and waiting.
Okay. No luck that time. 3rd time's the charm.
Sir!
Yes, master. Spying.
Seriously? Like, I don't think it's, like, guaranteed. I think it does change each time. Well, whatever. Just move closer then.
Service.
No, don't go inside, because going inside is apparently a death sentence for you, even though it's a, you know, only a 1/4 chance of dying. Oh, there's nothing there. Well, cavalry archers, sure, but we have archers as well. What about those archers? Not long range. Okay, good. They will be in a fort, but we can just starve them out. Would like to have some more archers, though, I'll be honest. Well, once again, I think we just end the turn, because there's not much else to do. Be nice if we could get that settlement to rebel again. Maybe I'll jump some spies in it. Yeah, it looks like the Brutii are really dealing with the Pontus. The Pontic faction. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Oh, look, they just spawned 2 new generals. How funny. Nothing there. Nothing. Well, ward warriors, but we have archers, so not overly concerned. I was going to say grossly concerned, but makes a little difference. Do. Okay. Ooh. Of course, it's a massive forest. Why wouldn't it be? We're in the middle of well, Germany, I guess. You join up.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
Group you up. Archers. Fire at will. Oh, they're coming behind me. Okay. That puts a little kink in the works. These must all be ward warriors then. No, the ward warriors are coming in behind me. Okay, never mind. Well, I can't wait for them to come forward, because if I do, I'm going to be, you know, cut off completely. I might have to half my legionnaires and move them around to the back. Might also want to just reorientate a little bit. I'm worried about those chariots. Come on, lads. Pick up the pace. Our auxilia should be fine, but you can never be too careful. You know what? You lot, shoot that warlord. Kill off the general. Or at least, you know, cut him down a bit. My legionnaires will be throwing peelers soon. I mean, if they're just going to walk forward. It'll hurt my auxiliaries certainly, but can help my cavalry jump in as well to help out. Okay, they're fleeing, back up. Oh, there's generals there. Go on, throw some peeler at him. Line up there, please. Should probably just charge my legionnaires forward at this point. There we go.
Gods be praised!
Pause. You lot, stop firing. You lot, turn that off. Just get them to charge forward. It's warband. It's not going to do much.
The enemy general is dead!
Get in there.
These men know their doom approaches.
All those chariots are coming back. Those chariots do scare me. Chariots can do lots of damage, as we've already learnt many a time. Go for those chosen swordsmen. I didn't even realise there were chosen swordsmen in this army. Oh, the chariots are broken again. There we go, they're broken.
Show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Cut them down. I need to get the army reformed. Oopsie daisy. Everyone except you. Everybody except you. Okay, take him out of the group. Let's do this a different way. Quickly line back up. This lot should be able to mop up anything reft over. There you go, go after that lot. The most important thing is that we killed their general. Are they running? Not quite. Looked like it for a second. You come round to this side, because that's where their chariots are. Oh, it looks like some of them are going to get away. There we go. Come back over here. Archers, why aren't you shooting? We're going to have to reform the line in a second, I think. Do that. Turn you to be this way. What's shooting you? Slingers? Head hurlers? No, so those are missile chariots. That's what's hurting you. So we are going to lose a couple of units to that missile. Annoyingly. Target those British chariots. Whee, stop what you're doing. Get forward. Looks like they're running. But I don't know for sure. Why are there so many of them? Like there's hundreds of them at this side. Oh, are they charging? Potentially. Look at all these wood warriors. It's a hell of a lot more than I realised. That does concern me a little bit, I'll be honest. Wood warriors are not weak. Cavalry, get over here to help out. Also some head hurlers as well. Okay, pause. Go after them. Go after them. Go after them. Maybe throw a peeler first. Just because you got the peeler to spare, you might as well use it. Oh, they're broken. Go after them. Go after that lot. Charge in. His head hurlers are breaking. Or at least they're retreating. Not really breaking, let's be honest. Speaking of breaking. Pause. Turn off guard mode. Now auxiliary are killing the chariots. At least somewhat. Come back this way.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the
Go after those
Spurrier's army
guys.
is broken too.
Still got our archers providing us covering fire. Go after those lot. There we go.
The enemy
Broken them.
show their true virtue. They are not
Stop firing.
soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our...
Hey! Auxiliary are doing their job. Surprisingly well. I expected them to do a lot worse. Okay, come on now. Start getting in there. There you go. Oh, hang on. Don't you let up. Got ward warriors to chase down. It's all to your target because those guys aren't so much of a problem anymore. Getting these ward warriors is important. Again, not that they're the strongest in the world, especially because, you know, they have no armor. Generally a bad idea when you go against archers, but still, they can really hurt in close quarters. Four ward warriors. Let them get away, sure. Oh, only 87% killed. I'm disappointed. I expected more. Well, we got him. Only lost 100 men. Well, 98. Well, I'd say. More spies. Oh, and it caused the city to go rebel as well. You are still unhappy. When will you stop being upset? So much unrest and culture penalty. Well, once that amphitheatre's done, that'll help out. Diplomatic information. More recruitment done. You head to there. You head to there as well. Oh look, spawned a new general on me. Just because you know I can.
Approaches.
How'd that work out for you? Nothing in the army. Well, the horses are perhaps the most dangerous thing. Yeah, successful construction. Tingy. Bigger temple. Sardis. Can't build a bigger temple. Need to grow first. What's wrong? Distance from capital, mostly. I need new mines and new land clearance. I haven't really been building land clearance. We'll get some roads. You can't build it because you need to grow. I'll hold off the mines. Very tempted, but don't think it'll really benefit me if I do. Governor's Villa. Hey, finally you can build stuff. We are going to want to knock that down. Factory announcements. Cool. Agent found. Hey, once again. And more expenditures. Wonderful. Well, what do we want to do with you? We can either go and kill this lot. Or we can go up here and kill that lot. The army isn't really going to do much, I'll be honest. But at the same time, I don't want to let it live. You know what? Let's go and stomp on it. Oh, okay, sure.
Engage the
I mean, I
enemy.
guess technically that makes sense, but it still
Onward.
feels very scummy of you.
Engage the
Because they
enemy.
need to retreat to that side of the river, so they went, wee. Oh god. Coughing something fierce again. Oops, don't want to do that. How happy are you? Culture penalty is still a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that's barbarian. A lot of stuff is barbarian. Barbarian circle, not even sure what that is. Try to Jupiter. Oh, you also grew. Excellent. We'll start off with a... what is it called? Shipyard? Port. Give us some more money. Not a lot, but it's something. Gotta love the earthquake whenever you knock down a building. That'll help get rid of some of the corruption we are inevitably suffering from. You lots.
Sir, prepare for battle.
Next turn,
Can't do that,
be
sir.
able to put those onagers to a bit of use.
No more moves, sir.
You, on the other hand,
Sir,
get right up here now. What's this guy? Nothing. Excellent.
attack.
Time to stomp some rebels.
Victory! Prepare for battle.
Peasants warband. Nothing. I suppose I should mention this actually, but I've seriously been considering
I am known as something of a
doing a basically a full marathon of the Total War series in general, because I've been watching a whole bunch of Warhammer 2, and I'll admit I didn't really like Warhammer 1. Didn't feel right. But again, I've been watching a whole bunch, and I'm like really wanting to play it again. Or at least Warhammer 2, because I never played Warhammer 2. I got it, but I just never played it. And I would like to actually play it. So I was thinking of doing an entire series where I play all the Total War games in chronological order. So that means starting with this one. Well, I say chronological. We're ignoring the first Shogun and the first Medieval. Let's be honest. We don't really want to be playing those ones. They're a bit too old for me to be able to enjoy. Sadly. However, after playing this one, I think I'm going to shoot over to Barbarian Invasion, do a campaign in there. I might give Alexander a skip, because apparently Alexander is really bad. At least that's what I've heard. I've no idea if it's true or not. But yeah, I've heard Alexander is pretty terrible. Okay. You lot need to not be shooting that direction. You need to be shooting more forward, because you just laid waste to our own units. Okay, cavalry going forward. Help mop up those peasants. It's a shame my units didn't, you know, create nice lines like they usually do, but what can you do? Who are you shooting at? Okay, you're shooting way down there. Okay, back off. Target that warband. Target that warband. Get back behind the lines. Only lost, what, 4 men so far? That does pretty well. It's a shame we lost them to begin with. Mostly killed them with our own archers when 2 of our units let off volleys into the backs of their heads, but what can you do? Friendly fire. I think there's an option in Medieval 2 to turn off friendly fire. But speaking of that again, so after playing this Barbarian Invasion, maybe giving Alexander a pass? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. Then going over to Medieval 2, doing a campaign in there. Back to the roots, to the first game I ever played on this channel. Then going over to Kingdoms and playing one of those campaigns, if not all 4 of them. I'll be honest. The Kingdoms campaigns, I've only played one of them. I never touched the other 3. So maybe do all 4 of them. I don't think they're very long, because they're kind of small maps. But we'll see. Then on to what came after Medieval 2. I think it went straight over to Shogun 2, didn't it? No, Empire. That were it. Everybody forgets Empire because nobody liked Empire. But yeah, and I've been watching some Empire as well, actually. It don't look that bad, but it doesn't look great either. I'll give it a whirl, see what happens. Then maybe skipping Napoleon. Again, from what I've seen, I don't really like the look of Empire, though. Saying that, when you watch Empire, you can really see Empire was like the turning point where the series actually like changed. Because it's got a bunch of mechanics in it that you see in Shogun 2. So yeah, after Empire, Shogun 2. Then from there, what comes after that? After Shogun 2, I think it's Warhammer 1. But I think we'll give Warhammer 1 a miss because, you know, wow, you are so lucky. Because Warhammer 2 is, you know, has everything Warhammer 1 does, just more.
Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed.
So, you know,
Makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
playing Warhammer 2, the Warhammer 2, yeah, playing Warhammer 2, maybe skipping Thrones of Britannia. Didn't really like the look of that game, I'll be honest. I also don't own it, so I'd have to buy it. And then maybe playing Three Kingdoms, because Three Kingdoms looks really fun.
Enemy army is in.
But again, all things for the future, depending on how long this, you know, game takes to finish up, considering it's taking absolutely ages. My own fault. I mean, I messed up royally with the Brutii. I should not have let them take Greece. I should have taken it myself, but oh well.
Pursue them and drive them from the battle.
Past me making mistakes once again. We'll just have to deal with it. Thankfully, we've got plenty of time left in the actual campaign. It's not like my first series I did, you know, the first medieval and the first series I ever did on this channel of, you know, only having literally 1 turn left to win. I believe that's how it ended. Yeah, I believe I had like 2 or 3 turns to take 1 more province before I lost that game, just due to running out of time. Oh boy. I still remember I still remember finishing up, what do you call it, Medieval 2. I remember the evening before I'd finished it, I actually had nightmares about finishing it. But anyway, it's enough of that because we finished that battle. Let's focus on what else we're going to do here. So I guess we'll send you to just mop up those peasants, then over there to that one. You obviously will be dealing with this guy and this guy. I mean, generals. Fortunately, it's all warband. Some naked fanatics. What happened to that guy who was here? Did we kill him?
General.
We must have done. What's got that guy hanging around? Oh, they're everywhere. Rebels, rebels everywhere. Well, let's head up to here.
March.
Watchtower it's up.
Your Honor,
Oh well.
secrecy is assured.
Let's go over here and have a look. You've got a lot of archers and chosen warband who are actually long range. It's kind of annoying. I can no longer use my range advantage on them. But still, next turn, our general will go in there and take him out. Oh, hello. We can get hoplites here. Yes, please. I'll take some hoplites. Hoplites are always good. You're still rioting away. What is wrong? It's mostly culture penalty. Well, the problem will sort itself out in time. Sardis. You're just unhappy. Not surprised. Go back up to the Senate. How long do I have left? 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns. In which case, keep building triremes. There's a rebel navy there.
Fleet ready.
Oh, come on. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Fleet ready.
There we go. Come on, really?
Fleet ready. Merging with the
There we go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That way they all join up into one fleet, so I don't have, you know, a multitude of small fleets roaming around. You know, I might disband all those peasants I built. Because this place is pretty happy. It'll also help with the growth of the place. Okay, what's it? 100 or plenty? Get rid of all that old garbage. Just get some nice bog standard town watch in there. No reason to go crazy. Why are you unhappy? Distance from capital's really crippling us. I need to move my capital to somewhere like Tarentum or Apollonia. Really help. Speaking of, let's get some more stuff. Build more legionnaires here and get some... We can't build archers here, so I'll get some cavalry. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy soon enough. Here, let's get some town watch. That way we can start sacking all these other units that we have. Still have a bunch of Hastati roaming around that really don't need to be there anymore. So, I think that's it. Maybe I missed something, don't know. Oh yeah. In Parma. Supposed to be building stuff over there as well, wasn't I? Oh well. Whoops.
Pillar waiting for orders. General!
There was nothing in the army. Might as well just attack the city, honestly.
Your honor.
You, come round here.
Secrecy
Let's have a look
is
what's going on.
assured. Moves depleted, sir.
Oh, it's the army again. The army scares me.
Orders?
Lots of unpleasant things in it. Yep, good construction. Do I want to build that here? I mean, you're not growing. So sure. We made 12,000 last turn. Those temples of Jupiter are really starting to come through. Finally turning a profit. No, this is Trier, yeah. You really don't have any problems, do you? No, you're just waiting to grow. In which case, get yourself... You know what? Get rods. You're growing fast enough as it is. Down here. Yeah, you're unhappy. There you go, finally. Finally you are satisfied. And we'll just retrain you all. Some of these guys here can be bunched up a bit. Save us having to spend as much on retraining. Let's focus on the damage stuff. Which means these guys aren't going to repair, because hoplites just don't, sadly. But hey, at least it's happy now. Now we need to burn off this culture penalty. So we can build Legionnaire cohort here. Yeah, they really did work on this city, did the Greeks. Only minor corruption. Devastation hurts. It's got mines as well. What can I build? Roads. They're nice and cheap. Factory announcements. Menu expands. Games held. Cool. Parma. Yeah, I wanted you to get ready to go after this city. So let's start building legionnaires there. Build some archers there. You are unhappy. Why am I not surprised? You must have spies in you or something. Let's get a spy there just to make sure. You have got plenty of auxilia. I want to build the Legion barracks here. Screw it. Get it queued up. You are unhappy. What's wrong? Unrest. Okay, it probably means that you have spies in you.
At your service.
I don't think there's a city of mine which doesn't have spies in it at this point, I'll be honest. Okay, rebel stomping time. Actually, up you go. Oh my god, there's 3 massive stacks of rebels around here.
Attack! Victory!
Oh, they're going to be defending over a bridge. Well, good thing we have onagers. And they don't have range. Nice weather, good. Read the speech. This guy is not a confident speaker, as it turns out. Put you in guard mode. Yeah, you guys just hang around somewhere near the edges, it don't matter. You know, this might actually be one of my better armies. In fact, this might be I think this is my best army, isn't it? It's got a decent amount of cavalry. Put that on, put that on. Pause, start battle. Oh, they are so far up there I can't even see them. Okay, fair enough. How to do this? Well, what we do is we go all group up, and then we start by sending them off across the river one at a time. Or we just say screw it and send the whole lot across at once. I mean, that never ends badly, does it? Let's not do that, because they're most likely going to hurl themselves into the river if I do that. And, you know, we've seen what happens last time we did this. Don't want any swimmers, thank you very much. Don't care how confident they are. Because most likely they can't swim. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a trait of a unit if it can swim or not. Onagers can go last, or onagers, depending on how you want to say it. Across you go. Do this one at a time so the AI doesn't freak out and decide to hurl itself off. Fortunately, this bridge is wide enough to support 2 units at once. I know, crazy. We can actually get units across at a decent pace. Onagers. They can't go across the bridge. Well, it's a good thing they've got stupid range on them, so in which case they can head over here. Get the cavalry to go across. Oh, they're moving. Line up. Quickly. Archers line up. Ideally a bit more on this hill, so you get a bit more of an advantage at shooting. Can't blooming see them. Oh, come on. I mean, they put themselves in the best position they could, let's be honest. They were not going to get a better position than right up on that hill, were they? Let's go up there and have a look at them. We're also at 39 minutes, so I need to hurry up. There we go, now we're shooting. This part might run over a little bit. Let's move you guys to there. You know, my archers could have actually gone over here and actually, you know, riddled them there if they wanted to. Okay, cavalry. This army can actually, you know, become its own little army. Group it up. There we go. It can shoot up to here. Maybe actually a bit higher, because they don't have any, you know, range stuff. My onagers are still, you know, hurling away. Target the rebel general. Naked fanatics aren't exactly a problem for me, let's be honest. We already know how naked fanatics respond to being riddled with arrows. Poorly. There we go. Oh,
Gods be praised!
nailed him.
The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Let's have you shuffle down a little bit. That way you're not gonna suddenly run forward through the lines. Let's also shuffle everyone forward a bit more. Oh, hang on. We have what? See that shot that just came in? Let's turn you guys off that. Get you to stop firing. You're gonna hurt yourselves. By hurt yourselves, I mean hurt us. See, someone just got absolutely peppered. Shooting my own units. Joy of joys. Go after that lot. Oh dear, hold up, hold up, hold up. Stop shooting, stop shooting. Ceasefire. Okay, as much fun as we're having, let's cease firing. Let's go get this done already because we are going over on time and that's not exactly ideal. There we go. Okay. Don't know why you weren't selected, but okay. This barbarian peasants are not going to do anything to me. I'm more concerned about, you know, shooting my own units at this point. Go on, go forward, do your thing. There you go. I'm gonna say we shouldn't have any problem routing this lot. It's just peasants. No survivors. Well, we killed 91, that's more than enough. We went over by 3 minutes, which is not so good because it's going to increase the render time, but whatever. Cool. We lost some units, not happy about that. Shooting my own men, but whatever. We can retrain them up here easily enough. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.